In this section, we are going to learn about Geodatabase in an interesting and enjoyable way. What is Geodatabase? What are the differences between Shapefile and Geodatabase? What is feature classes actually? What are the similarities between feature classes and Shapefile? And maximum of GIS learners are getting confused about feature classes and features. But after completing this section, you will be clear about it. What are the differences between features and feature classes? Not only this, many of you know that there are only one type of geodatabase we have in our ArcGIS Pro interface. But it's not true actually. There are two types of geodatabase we have in our ArcGIS software. And both of them are very important. Yes, in this section, we will learn types of geodatabase. And after all of this, we will see Geodatabase practically in our ArcGIS Pro interface. We will see practically feature classes in ArcGIS Pro, and we will see Geodatabase in our computer folder without using any ArcGIS software, how they look like actually. And this is not the end. We will create two types of Geodatabase practically by using ArcGIS Pro. We will create feature classes. And in this lecture, we will learn what is geodatabase, types of geodatabase, differences between Shapefile and geodatabase, what are the similarities between Shapefile and feature classes. In GIS, there are two types of layers. One is raster layer, another one is vector layer. If we want to recognize raster layer in easy way, then the trick is they are non-editable imagery layer. But not all of the non-editable imagery layer can be considered as a raster layer. It does not mean your and mine picture can be considered as a raster layer. It must be geographic map. It could be satellite imagery map, which are non-editable imagery layer. It could be georeferenced image map. It could be base map. So these are raster layer. And the another one is vector layer. In GIS, there are many types of vector layers, say Shapefile, KML, tab file, and so on. But Shapefile can be used in any types of GIS software. And in other hand, different types of GIS software has their own different types of vector layer. Say in Google Earth, we have KML, which can be used in Google Earth actually. But all GIS softwares support Shapefile. And Shapefile is a single layer, and raster layer is a single layer. But beside of this, we have another layer, which is known as Geodatabase, supported by ArcGIS software. We can't view, create, or edit Geodatabase without using ArcGIS Pro software. It has been created by Esri. So, it means we can use Shapefile in any GIS software, but we can use Geodatabase only in ArcGIS software. As we already know that Shapefile is a single vector layer, but Geodatabase is not single layer. It is a group layer which contain multiple raster layers and vector layers also. In here, we have feature classes, which is a type of vector layer inside of this Geodatabase, similar as a Shapefile. In our Shapefile single layer, we have three types of features, including polygon, polyline, and point. In feature class, we also have three types of features, polygon, polyline, and point. Shapefile contain multiple features. A feature class contain multiple features. Shapefile contain attribute table. We can digitize Shapefile. Same we can do in our feature classes. We can digitize our feature classes. We have attribute tables and so on. But we can use these feature classes only in our ArcGIS Pro software. We can't use it in another GIS software. This is the differences between Shapefile and feature class. Now let's see the types of geodatabase. There are two types of geodatabase. One is file geodatabase, another one is mobile geodatabase. All we know is file geodatabase, but mobile geodatabase is also important. The file extension of file geodatabase is .gdb. In other hand, The file extension of mobile geodatabase is .geodatabase. In our next lecture, we will see this practically and we will create both of these geodatabase in our ArcGIS Pro software. We will create practically feature classes also. Now let's move to the next lecture.